The truth about eggs. 10 food combinations seniors should never make. Eggs are one of the most loved foods among seniors, and for good reason. They're budget-friendly, easy to cook, and loaded with high-quality protein that supports muscle strength, brain health, and good vision. Most doctors even recommend them as a top choice for breakfast. But here's the catch. While eggs themselves are incredibly healthy, what you eat with them can completely change the story. Some combinations that seem harmless or even traditional can actually harm your digestion, increase your blood pressure, or quietly strain your heart and bones. The truth is, many seniors unknowingly make these mistakes every week. But once you know which pairings to avoid, it becomes easy to enjoy your eggs the right way, for maximum energy and health. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and after more than 20 years of helping older adults use food as medicine, I've learned one crucial truth. After 60, it's not just about what you eat, but how and with what you eat it. So today, let's uncover 10 food combinations you should never mix with eggs, and what to do instead. 1. Processed cheese. When comfort food turns risky. Eggs and cheese, a classic combo. Whether it's a cheesy omelet or scrambled eggs topped with slices of cheese, this breakfast feels familiar and satisfying. But if that cheese is processed, it's doing more harm than good. Processed cheese, the kind that comes in slices or spreads, is packed with sodium, preservatives, and additives. Just one slice can contain up to 400 milligrams of salt. For seniors, that extra sodium can raise blood pressure, overwork the kidneys, and stress the heart. Mr. Daniels, one of my patients, learned this the hard way. He loved his daily cheese omelet, but his blood pressure began to soar. Once he swapped processed cheese for fresh herbs and vegetables, his numbers improved within weeks. Processed cheese also contains phosphate additives that can weaken bones and increase cholesterol when combined with eggs. Studies confirm that frequent consumption of processed dairy is linked to higher risks of heart disease and bone loss in older adults. Better choice. Use small amounts of natural cheese like feta or Swiss, or replace cheese altogether with spinach, tomatoes, or herbs. 2. Ice cream, a sweet treat that overloads the body. Eggs and ice cream often meet in desserts like custards or flans, but this pairing is a metabolic disaster for seniors. Ice cream is already high in sugar and saturated fat. Adding eggs only increases the cholesterol and calorie load. This heavy mix can overwhelm slower digestion and lead to weight gain, spikes in blood sugar, and even nerve inflammation. Mrs. Miller, age 70, loved homemade ice cream made with egg yolks. But soon she noticed fatigue and bloating. When she switched to lighter desserts, her digestion and energy improved dramatically. Try this instead. Frozen Greek yogurt with fruit or blended banana ice cream. You'll get sweetness without the sugar and fat overload. 3. White bread, turning a healthy breakfast into a sugar rush. Eggs with white toast. It's simple, it's quick, but it's not as healthy as it looks. White bread is stripped of fiber and digests fast, flooding your bloodstream with sugar. When combined with eggs, it causes blood sugar spikes followed by an energy crash, something particularly harmful for seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. Mr. Johnson, age 74, switched from white toast to whole grain bread and saw his energy and blood sugar stabilize almost immediately. Choose instead whole grain toast, oats, or roasted veggies. These provide fiber that balances blood sugar and helps your body make the most of the egg's protein. 4. Raw garlic, too harsh on senior digestion. Garlic is often praised as one of the healthiest foods on earth, thanks to its powerful compound allicin, which helps fight infections, lower cholesterol, and strengthen the immune system. However, when garlic is eaten raw, especially alongside high-protein foods like eggs, it can become far too harsh for an aging digestive system. Raw garlic releases strong sulfuric compounds that can irritate the lining of the stomach, which naturally becomes thinner and more sensitive with age. When combined with eggs, which take longer to digest, it can lead to bloating, gas, or even a burning sensation in the chest. Many seniors who try to double their health benefits by consuming raw garlic with eggs end up experiencing acid reflux, nausea, or heaviness that lasts for hours afterward. The good news is that garlic doesn't lose its power when cooked. It simply becomes gentler. Lightly cooking or roasting garlic softens its compounds while keeping its heart and immunity-boosting properties intact. Adding cooked garlic to soups, sautéed vegetables, or whole grain dishes can help you enjoy all of its benefits without upsetting your stomach. For best results, crush or chop garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This allows allicin to fully develop so you still get the medicinal value in a milder form. The fix: skip raw garlic with eggs. Instead, use cooked garlic in warm, savory meals that your digestion will thank you for. 5. Coffee right after eggs, a nutrient blocker expanded version. That comforting cup of morning coffee might seem like the perfect companion to your breakfast, but drinking it immediately after eating eggs can quietly work against your body's nutritional needs. Especially for seniors, eggs are an excellent source of iron, calcium, and zinc, 3 minerals that play crucial roles in maintaining energy levels, strong bones, and a healthy immune system. However, coffee contains caffeine and tannins, natural compounds that bind with these minerals and prevent them from being properly absorbed in the intestines. When this happens, the nutrients from your meal simply pass through your system unused, no matter how healthy your breakfast might be. Over time, this habit can lead to nutrient deficiencies, causing fatigue, muscle weakness, brittle bones, or even low immunity, issues that many older adults often mistake for normal signs of aging. Mr. Hernandez, one of my senior clients, always felt drained and lightheaded despite eating nutritious meals every morning. His routine included eggs, whole grain toast, and a strong cup of coffee immediately after. When he learned how coffee was interfering with mineral absorption and started waiting an hour before drinking it, his energy levels began to improve noticeably. His next blood tests showed healthier iron and calcium levels, proof that timing makes a difference. The solution is simple but powerful. Eat first, let your body digest and absorb the nutrients, and then enjoy your coffee an hour or two later. This small adjustment allows your body to fully benefit from your meal while still letting you savor your favorite morning beverage. If you can't go without a warm drink right after eating, consider switching to herbal tea or warm water with lemon, both of which aid digestion instead of blocking nutrients. 6. Persimmons, sweet but problematic. Persimmons are a beautifully sweet and nutritious fruit, often enjoyed for their vibrant color and rich antioxidant content. They're loaded with fiber, vitamin C, and plant compounds that help reduce inflammation and support heart health. However, when eaten together with eggs, this healthy fruit can turn troublesome, especially for seniors. Persimmons contain tannins, the same natural compounds that give them a slightly dry or puckering taste. When these tannins interact with the proteins in eggs, they form sticky, glue-like complexes that the stomach struggles to break down. For younger people with strong digestion, this might only cause mild discomfort, but for older adults whose metabolism and gut movement naturally slow with age, this combination can lead to bloating, gas, heaviness, and even mild intestinal blockages. In some cases, it can result in a condition known as bezoar formation, where undigested food matter hardens in the stomach, causing pain or constipation. The problem becomes even more likely when persimmons are eaten on an empty stomach or immediately after a heavy protein meal like eggs. Seniors, who often have reduced stomach acid levels, may find it difficult to digest such dense food combinations efficiently. The best way to enjoy persimmons is to eat them separately as a light snack a few hours after your egg meal, giving your body time to process one food group at a time. This way, you can still gain all the fruit's health benefits: improved digestion, stronger immunity, and antioxidant protection, without upsetting your stomach. If you love starting your day with something sweet, try pairing eggs with mild fruits like berries, papaya, or apple slices instead. Save persimmons for later in the day when your stomach is ready for something naturally sweet and fibrous. 7. Whole milk heaviness in disguise. For generations, eggs and milk have been seen as the ultimate power breakfast, a tradition many seniors still follow, believing it provides strength and nourishment to start the day. And while both foods are indeed nutritious on their own, combining them can quietly burden the digestive system, especially as the body ages. Both eggs and whole milk are high in protein and fat, which require significant amounts of stomach acid and digestive enzymes to break down properly. As we get older, the body naturally produces less of these enzymes, slowing digestion and making it harder to process such heavy combinations. When eggs and milk are consumed together, this creates a dense, slow-moving meal that can leave you feeling bloated, sluggish, or uncomfortably full. Many seniors even experience acid reflux or gas without realizing it's caused by this very pairing. Another issue is the saturated fat content. Whole milk already contains a considerable amount of saturated fat, and eggs, particularly the yolks, add even more. When consumed together over time, this double dose of fat can elevate cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart-related issues. The heaviness of the meal also prevents proper nutrient absorption, meaning your body may not fully benefit from the vitamins and minerals in either food. The smarter choice is to pair eggs with fiber-rich vegetables like spinach, bell peppers, or tomatoes, which balance digestion and provide natural antioxidants. You can always enjoy milk later in the day, or if you prefer having it in the morning, switch to lighter plant-based alternatives such as almond, soy, or oat milk. They're easier on digestion and heart-friendly. Making this small change can help you feel lighter, more energetic, and better nourished throughout the day. 8. Citrus fruits. At first glance, a breakfast of a boiled egg and a glass of orange juice might seem perfectly healthy. Protein from the egg and vitamin C from the citrus. However, this combination can be surprisingly harsh on the digestive system, particularly for seniors. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons are high in natural acids that can interfere with the digestion of egg proteins, making it harder for your body to properly break down and absorb nutrients. The acidity can also neutralize some of the digestive enzymes in your stomach, leaving food to sit longer and ferment, which causes discomfort. Over time, this acidic reaction can reduce the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, and E, essential nutrients that keep your bones strong, your immune system resilient, and your vision sharp. For many seniors, this combination can also trigger acid reflux, heartburn, or a sour stomach, especially in the morning when stomach acid levels are already high. The sharp citrus acids mixed with protein-heavy eggs can inflame the esophagus and create that burning sensation many mistake for mild indigestion. The solution is simple. Enjoy your citrus fruits separately, ideally 1 to 2 hours after your egg meal. This allows your stomach enough time to digest the eggs first, preventing the acid from interfering. If you love starting your day with something refreshing, try pairing eggs with low-acid fruits like bananas, papaya, or melon. They're gentler, soothing to the digestive tract, and still full of vitamins. 9. Walnuts. Walnuts are often called brain food, and for good reason. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and essential minerals that support brain and heart health. On the other hand, eggs are a great source of complete protein and nutrients like iron and zinc. But when eaten together, these two healthy foods can actually clash inside your digestive system. Both are high in fat and dense in nutrients, making the combination very heavy for seniors with slower metabolism. Digesting this fat-heavy meal requires extra bile and stomach acid, which can easily overwhelm the digestive process, leading to bloating, gas, or indigestion. Many older adults feel tired or sluggish afterward without realizing the cause is simply an overloaded digestive system. Another lesser-known problem is that walnuts contain tannins and phytates, natural compounds that can bind with minerals like iron and zinc from eggs, making them harder for your body to absorb. This means even though you're eating nutritious foods, your body may not be getting the full benefit. To avoid this nutrient conflict, it's best to eat walnuts separately as a mid-morning or afternoon snack, rather than mixing them directly with eggs. This way, your body can absorb the full nutritional value of both foods at different times, supporting digestion, heart health, and mental sharpness without causing discomfort. 10. Black tea. For many seniors, a hot cup of black tea with breakfast feels like a comforting daily ritual, but when paired with eggs, it can quietly rob your body of essential nutrients. Black tea contains tannins, compounds that give it its rich, slightly bitter flavor. These tannins have a tendency to bind with important minerals such as iron, calcium, and zinc found in eggs, forming insoluble complexes that the body cannot absorb. Over time, this can lead to subtle nutrient deficiencies that contribute to fatigue, brittle bones, and weakened immunity. Common problems that are often blamed on aging rather than diet. Additionally, the mild caffeine content in black tea can further hinder mineral absorption and slightly dehydrate the body, which is not ideal for seniors who already need more hydration and electrolytes. While drinking tea with eggs may make you feel alert or refreshed, the long-term effect is reduced nutrient uptake, meaning your healthy breakfast isn't doing as much good as it could. The simple fix is to wait at least an hour after eating eggs before enjoying your cup of black tea. This gives your body enough time to absorb the minerals from your meal before tannins interfere. If you enjoy sipping something warm right after breakfast, consider switching to herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, or peppermint. They're soothing, caffeine-free, and even help with digestion rather than blocking it. By making this small adjustment, you can keep your tea ritual intact while ensuring your body gets the full nourishment it deserves. We've just uncovered how the world's simplest food, the humble egg, can either heal or harm depending on what you pair it with. Processed cheese, white bread, and whole milk make digestion sluggish. Raw garlic, citrus, and walnuts block absorption. Persimmons, tea, and coffee drain your minerals. And sugary desserts like ice cream add unnecessary strain to your heart and metabolism. But the good news? Every one of these mistakes is easy to fix. Just by eating eggs the right way, with vegetables, whole grains, or herbs, you can protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and boost your energy every day. Remember, true health after 60 isn't about big changes. It's about small, smart choices. And sometimes that means choosing what not to mix with your eggs. If you found this guide helpful, join our senior health community for more science-based tips to stay strong, independent, and full of vitality. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with a friend who cares about their health too. Because a longer, stronger life starts with one simple decision. What's on your plate?